My name is Daniel Wynn, and by day I invest in collectibles. But by night I also make videos about investing in collectibles. I am the Great Curator, and I invite you to join me on my journey to break even in the hobby that we all love. Alright, this video is long overdue, but welcome to my review of the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser at Disney World in Orlando, Florida. This video is sponsored by my good friend Daps, who purchased a Kurosawa card from me, which allowed me to go on this trip, so thank you very much, Daps. We start off by going through this long concrete hallway into this transport ship that will take us from Earth all the way up to the Galactic Star Cruiser, the Halcyon Star Cruiser. It's basically an elevator, guys, but I'll let you see what it's like.
That was quick. We're in space now, guys.
And just like that, the blast doors open and you're magically on the Halcyon Star Cruiser. Such a beautiful ship, guys. You walk around with these magic bands on your wrist. They allow you to kind of track your movements in the ship and allow you to access doors and things like that. Here's a brief review of our suite room. There's this droid in here that talks to you and gives you information about the ship and gives you different missions that you can go on. It's really cool. It talks to you, you can talk back to it, and it will respond. Super cool. One of my favorite features of the room has to be the window that looks out into space. You're gonna see it right about here. It goes pretty much all day, all night. You can see all sorts of cool ships go by. Sometimes you see stars, star cruisers, TIE fighters, things like that. There's bunk beds in the room, which is super cool, very comfortable, very spacious. I loved it. Made me feel like a little kid again. Then we hit up the merch store, and in the merch store you can pretty much buy all the cool swag that you want. Lightsabers, clothes, cards, keychains, toys. This is a cool little Regal gown that I got. When you go to this cruise, you got to cosplay, guys, otherwise you stand out, so you need to have the right fit. There's these cool goblets, there's some sabacc cards that you can get there, keychains. These droids, fun fact, they sell for about 17 bucks there. You can sell them, buy them on eBay for about 85 now, so good arbitrage there. There's a cool Halcyon ship model right there. Then we hit up the bridge, and the bridge is probably the most beautiful part of this ship, guys. It's so well done. There's so many details. You can interact with everything in there, all the stations. You can hit the buttons, turn the knobs, everything. You got these huge LED screens that look out into space, and you can see all the ships go by, and it actually changes throughout your cruise too. So very cool, very beautiful. You really get lost looking at it. It's like looking out into a space aquarium. I turned on the full speed of the ship and I got in trouble for this, but that's okay. Then I hit up I had to put on my Jedi fit, to walk around the ship because I didn't want to stand out. They let you walk around the engine room and all sorts of parts of the ship that you can explore. There's all these interactive buttons and levers that you pull, and they make sounds when you do it. If you do it in a certain sequence, then it will activate, and then the lights will flash more, and then it'll make some sound and some steam, so it's kind of a fun little game to play. Then we walk around the ship, and then they put you on your mission, where basically you have a data pad that tells you things that you have to do. It's like kind of like a choose your own adventure type deal here. And on that data pad, they give you clues, and you have to check in at the stations. This is an ATM, so of course in space you still need money to buy things, so there's a Chase ATM there. In case you get space sick, they also have this simulated outdoor room, which is really cool, guys. It looks so real. You felt like the sun was really shining on your face, but you can go out here for a few minutes and enjoy yourself and get some fresh air, simulated fresh air and sunlight on you, and you can play with these rocks, which is really fun. Another really cool part of this cruise here is they have all these cast members that are dressed up in cosplay the entire time, and they're interacting with you. Some speak English, some just speak some alien language, but they all look really cool, and they give you information and they help you out throughout the ship so that you can go on your missions. A lot of people hang out in this common area, but for me, I was spending most of my time in the Starlight Lounge, which is this really cool bar on the ship. Basically, you pay for drinks, but food is free here, and it's It's all decked out in Star Wars decor, so it's super immersive. They have this really cool fish that just kind of creeped me out there. But the menu is full of Star Wars themed drinks. This is like a Hoth cocktail. Don't ask me what was in it, but it was really good. I just drank it. And then you can order all types of food at the bar. This is like some type of cracker cheese plate, smoked cracker cheese plate, which is really cool. And then as part of the storyline, the First Order, they invade the ship and they start looking for Resistance sympathizers. So I was just trying to enjoy my drink and have fun and film it, and then this happened.
And they will fight you every step of the way. Meanwhile, you know what's best.
Of course.
The Journey Studio.
Oh, yes.
My name's Lavette. What's your name?
You may address me as Lieutenant Harmon Croy of the First Order.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant Harmon Court.
And I'm working diligently and daily to make it less rough.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome. I can tell people who won't stand in their own way when I see them.
Try not to be shocked.
Oh, yes? And who would be suspicious? This gentleman. I actually ran a report on it before I got here. We poured over all the data. I really took time analyzing it. The report came back, he's completely useless. So I'm not worried at all, and nor should you be.
I feel better.
Right, we are so relieved.
I don't like this guy.
Oh, are you sending that back to people?
No, this is Shakira, guys. What a buzzkill. What a buzzkill that guy is.
So the main storyline of this interactive cruise is the First Order invades the ship looking for Resistance sympathizers, but more on that later. This is the cafeteria. It's open seating. It's open for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, and it's basically like a big buffet. You can help yourself to as much food as you want. It's like buffet style, and it's really good. It's really well done, to be honest. I enjoyed it a lot. The food was very tasty. They have all the basic food there that you want: salad, fish, steak, snacks, eggs, whatever it is, whatever you can think of, they pretty much have it there. But it's done in a very whimsical way where all the food looks like it's from space, which is really cool. And of course they have blue milk. Check that out, guys. It's like a smoothie. But everything was really good. I ate a ton of food, to be honest, because it just looks so good. I wanted to try everything there, and they have funny names for everything. But very well done, very cool. Definitely made the trip worthwhile just for the food, in my opinion. Then, as part of our 2-day cruise, we get to spend 1 day down back on Earth at Disney World at Batuu, the Black Spire Outpost. They put us on a transport ship. It's basically like a bus that lets us go there, and we get to walk around and we can do missions while we're there using our Disney Magic Band also. But it was really hot and I got tired of doing the missions, so I decided to, you guessed it, spend my time in the cantina. This is the Star Wars cantina at the Black Spire Outpost. It's done even better than the Starlight Lounge on the cruise. You get drinks. I was drinking at 10 a.m., guys. I was on vacation, so it was okay. They play music. It's usually packed. You have to get a reservation to get in there, to be honest. But it was really fun. They got food in there, snacks, all sorts of crazy Star Wars themed drinks. The music was done by my man DJ Rex, who was just blasting tunes all day long. That was really cool. You can actually buy the soundtrack too if you want. Then after we spent some time in the cantina, we went to ride the Ride of Resistance, which is the main ride at Star Wars. So that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. It's like a 15-minute ride, but totally worth it, at least doing one time. It's just basically like this little roller coaster thing that goes around, and there's all these things that happen around you. Then after that, I went to the droid factory to build my own droid, which was super cool. It only takes like 10 minutes, guys, but definitely something fun. Then we went to build some lightsabers, and I'll let you listen to this person.
Master Yoda himself and Luke Skywalker.
Back to me building my lightsaber. It's a really cool experience, guys. It's expensive, but it's definitely something that you need to check off your bucket list. All the pieces are metal and it's really heavy, and you get to customize it the way you want. And then afterwards, they put the blade in and you get to do this lighting ceremony. So I'll let you guys check this out.
Raise your lightsabers. Build a lightsaber. Like the Jedi and the Sith before you. And like them too, you all have the power to change the galaxy.
Then we go back onto the bridge where we do more missions. Throughout the entire cruise, you're supposed to pick a path that you go down. Either you're a Resistance sympathizer or you are a First Order supporter. and then you do missions based on which alliance you want to make, and that helps you earn like a badge towards the end of the cruise. And most people, they pick one path and they go on that path. There's also a different one, a scoundrel path, where you're like neutral, but you're supposed to pick one path, you go down. Anyways, we play this mission on the bridge where we're attacking TIE fighters, we're shooting meteors. It's really interactive. It's like playing a giant video game, guys. The whole thing is so well done. This bridge is like my favorite part of the ship in terms of just playing around and hanging out. You feel like you're in a movie set. But anyways, you're supposed to pick your alliance, and this is what I decided to do.
The mission I just finished right now, I was with the First Order. We had to take down some X-Wing, some rebel scum. But now I'm going to my next mission, which is going to be looking at Jedi artifacts. That's right, guys. I'm a double agent. I'm a double agent. They tried to get me to pick one side, but no, I'm playing both sides. I'm the only double agent on this entire ship, and they have no clue. They have no clue. We'll see. We'll see where I end up at the end of the cruise. Will I be with the First Order, or will I be on the Jedi path? We'll see. We'll see, guys.
That's right. Up until that point, I was a double agent. I bet nobody saw that one coming. I was playing both sides, guys. I had not made my decision on which side I was going to lean to, so then I went to my next mission where I was going to research a Jedi holocron and see what type of secrets that I could extract from the holocron. And maybe I was going to take that information to the First Order, but then this happened.
Found a holocron and Master Yoda popped out of it. It's freaking awesome. All right, I've made my decision. I'm not going to be a First Order. I'm not going to align myself with the First Order anymore. I'm making a decision right here, right now. I'm going with the Jedi. I'm going to be a Force user. I'm going with the Jedi. I'm a Resistance sympathizer now, guys. Now I have to really be careful because it's very dangerous now for someone like me. Resistance sympathizers, they're hunting us on this ship.
So there it is, guys. I picked my side, and then it was just a matter of completing the mission before the cruise ended. But on the last night, we had this big banquet-style dinner where it was like a 7-course meal, very formal. The food was delicious. They had entertainment during the dinner time where people were singing and dancing and things like that. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy a little bit of that until you see what happens towards the end.
Above and see the world for me emerge before your eyes. Feel the swell as the moon begins to rise.
And then suddenly, without any warning, the lights start flashing red. The alarms are blaring. Muster stations, they say. I don't even have time to finish my dessert, guys. They kick us out.
We gotta go to our muster stations.
Again, this is a ship-wide alert.
Oh my gosh.
Please report to your muster stations immediately.
We gotta go. We gotta go. Something's happening. Something's happening on the ship. We gotta go right now.
And then to end the cruise, this is the big finale of the show. Remember, guys, this is theater. This is the showdown between the Resistance and the First Order. I won't spoil the ending just in case anybody wants to go on the cruise, but it was very entertaining and it did not disappoint. So overall, guys, my impression of the cruise, I had a blast. It was one of the best times ever. If you are a Star Wars nerd like me, you need to go on this cruise. If you can just suspend your belief for a couple days, you will have so much fun because it is such an immersive experience. It is worth every dollar, in my opinion. I would highly recommend it. I'll probably go again sometime in the future, but I had so much fun, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, good journey.
I'm the great, great curator, the ultimate gentleman investor. Yeah, the great, great curator always stays till the gold digging hour. So watch out, all you bad actors, 'cause you don't have the slabs to be kind and civil and polite to us all. I'm the great, great curator.